What the flock is cooking? We in here, y'all. Number one seed is you see us. Yak with the Maniac. Yeah, boy. The playoffs come to us. Do you see it? The 2022 Philadelphia Football Eagles, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a bit reserved right now. Y'all ain't getting that normal 100% Eagle Maniac energy for the simple fact your boy got the COVID again, man. I don't even want to get into all that, man. But let's keep the maniac thing. Please like and subscribe. If you about that fly, Eagles fly. Drop a comment in the box if you flying with the flock. Let's fly. Before we fly, you already know. Do remember, join the maniac thing, Noti gang. You hit that bell, you get a bing whenever I'm on this YouTube thing, man. I'm just so happy, so elated. Got to keep this energy up, man, because it's all about us, man. It's about this EAGLES thing, man. Not just that, let's keep the main thing, man. You see what's going on with our boy Damar Hamlin. Boy fighting through it. I thought he was super out the woods. Last time I spoke to y'all, for understand, he's still in critical condition due to whatever circumstances go with be having that label on you. But it's dope. Did you see him talking to his team? He was on the big flock, the big team chat. You see that smile, man? And at first I was like, bro, that's crazy. That's so inspirational. Like, do you see it? Like, you know how Flight be saying, like, man, see Damar Hamlin, so inspirational. But you know me, I'm always about our boy Brandon Graham, so inspirational. But nah, for all intents and purposes of how this is going right now with your boy Damar Hamlin, that smile, bro, I'm like, yo, do you see this man smiling? Like, do you know you just damn near got pronounced dead twice on Monday? You smiling? I was like, come to think of it, I'd be smiling like that too. Man. If I was what? He's legit OD, so inspirational, man. Throw your flocks, throw your wings up to that, man. Throw your threes up, whatever you doing, man. But you know what, today, what we doing? We throwing our ones up, baby. We throwing our ones up. The fucking Philadelphia Football Eagles of 2022 is in this. Yes! Oh, number one seed. It all comes to us. It all comes to us. What? Yo, it comes to us. My boys was trying to tell me, I was like, yo, it comes to the lane. Flock up or flock off. Get the flock out of here. Not you. You stick around because it's going down, man. I hope this finds you a good vibes, good times. If you're not there, I hope this helps you get there. If you're not there, oh well, because we're about to go there. Where we going? To the playoffs. Oh, it's like it comes to the link. My boys is like Link 182. I don't know any Link 180. I don't know any Blink 182 songs. I cannot go. Carry me home. Take me to the Super Bowl. Ooh, Yak with the Maniac. You know how we do, man. This is going to be a reserved session of this, man. It's been what, 3 weeks since we had this, man. The sweet nectar of victory. It tastes so much better. Let's see. I'm sipping this time, y'all. I finally got it right. I'm out here shotting Yak. Sip it. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Go get yours. It's party foul if you don't. You know what I'm saying? Not pause it, walk away for a second, get the flock out of here. Man. Whoa. Yeah, COVID. This is, alcohol kills the germs, yo. I know y'all looking at me crazy right now. Like, this guy's got COVID and he's... I'm a maniac. You already know. Let's go. Sweet nectar of victory, baby. You know, this glass was initially... I had a football glass, got from a homeboy. Had Eagles on it, had my nickname on it and all that. I broke it for whatever reason. I brought it somewhere I had no business bringing it for no reason at all. Wasn't even putting, I don't know. Break it, give me another one. It gives me this. It had an eagle emblem on it and everything. Spelled my name wrong, like, can't find the kid. Anyway, that's a sidebar. Let's get into today's ongoings and all that. So we got, I know we happy, man. I'm dumb hype. It's super dope to see our leader back. Jalen Alexander the Great Hurts. goes out there and does what you do, serves the back, just delivering darts. Like, we know I'm all about Minshew Mania, man, but it's clearly there's something different. This man right here is different. You see it off the bat. Kept himself safe all day. I love that. But we could have. Here's what I'm thinking. I got a few things I wanted to touch on all week that I'm going to touch on right now. If y'all don't mind, give me a second of your time. Get into my mind, the mind of a maniac. Let's go. You're maniacs too. You know it. So, boom. You see our guy. He's passing all week, right? So I'm thinking this is something I want to touch on with y'all early in the week. So, we noticed. You remember back in the day when Miles Sanders came around here, the explosive plays were abundant. They were abundant. Miles Sanders' explosive plays were there. I think prior to this year, he was leading the league in like plus 40-yard plays. Like, he had explosive plays. So what I chalk that up to, the reason why we're not having them so much this year is for the simple fact I believe they've invested more so into ball security. Pause. You ain't got to do that, right? We're going to do it. Flock around, right? Anyway, we've invested more of our energy and our time and more of our focus on ball security, right? So now when you secure the ball, we've seen it on multiple occasions this year where it seems like he's about to break and boom, it doesn't break the way it used to break because you're holding the ball. You're more invested in doing that as opposed to like jerks, juking, moving, shaking, spinning, whatever you're doing to make that big play. And that's going to take away from the big play because you're more focused on the ball security. Your center of gravity is a bit off. You know, you're holding it high and tight. You're not more like, you remember Shady. I mean, for one of the dudes that had one of the least fumble rates in the league ever, man, that boy Shady used to hold that ball out there crazy. Like a leaguey loaf of blood. Like, it scared a lot of us a lot of the times, but very rarely did that man fumble. Which, I mean, it's part of his genius. That was Shady. We love him. We'll always love you, Shady. But, Miles Sanders is a different type of back. And so, I mean, there's that. There's that to contend with, at least in your mind. Like, where did the explosive plays go? Doesn't matter. Your man hit 1,000 yards this year for the first time. I think he hit an all-time mark as far as himself goes, a career mark as far as touchdowns go. I will sacrifice the big plays for the touchdowns and the ball security all day, every day, 24/7, 365. Now, I feel like he may have gone away from that the last few games, trying to go for the big play, which I think a lot of us may have become victim of the last few weeks, trying to play outside of ourselves, if you will. They were trying to play outside of themselves. Yeah, we say that our thing all the time about it, but it's about us, right? We on the team. We on the team, baby. 12 man all day, every day, 24/7. We live. So you got that going, right? So now he's shifting, he's shaking, and he's trying to do a bit more than what he normally has done. I'm sorry to be so Sanders-centric, but you're gonna see where I'm going in a second, right? So he's trying to do a bit more the last few weeks because, he may have felt that it was called upon him to do a bit more. So he did more, didn't quite work out in our favor. He's had 2 fumbles in the last 2 weeks. So today we come out, we're passing again. OD against another team that's bad in run defense. And it was actually exposed today on multiple occasions. And for whatever reason, we kept going away from it. So my estimation on why we may have done this is this. And you let me know in the comments if you agree. Are we trying to protect Miles Sanders for the express purpose of saving him for the playoffs, knowing that he has previously in his career been an injury possibility, Is that why we're not running the ball as much? I mean, we do have guys out there like the Giant Slayer and Boston Scott. We do have Gainwell out there. So, I mean, we can still run the ball with the other guys. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the purpose of this is. I don't know what purpose this serves, what master this serves. What are we trying to do with what we're doing when we're doing what we're doing? I do not know. Maybe we're trying to keep things close to the vest, close to the nest. It's baffling me. And, to a certain extent, bro, I'm glad we here. Playoffs 2022 and all that. I just don't want these weird things to rear their ugly head in our playoff run. I have so much faith in this team, so much faith in these coaches. I just hope this doesn't leak its ugly head into the playoffs. I hope we're pedal to the metal, straight, go, swooping down, running wild, Eagle Mania, that type of thing, man. I hope this is what we're doing in the playoffs. I hope these are our intentions in the playoffs because it's got to be. Everything is heightened right now, man. Oh, man. But, you know, that being said, man, there's congratulations to be said for our man Smitty, man. Smitty out there doing a thing. I believe he broke the record for receptions for Eagles receivers. I believe AJ definitely, he broke the record first play of the game, which was amazing. I thought we was going to rout these guys. We played our starters the whole game. The irony of this week, man, like another thing I wanted to touch on earlier, but I'm going to touch on it now, even though it's not possible. It's post-game wise. After the game wise, contemporaneously, no, post-temporaneous, whatever you want to call it. It's like, who would have ever thought 4 weeks ago that the Eagles would have been playing their starters and the Giants would have been resting their starters? Like, this is wild. And you know we're going to hear it for, even though we won, we're going to hear it for a little bit, for about a week, 2 weeks, you know? Like, we beat them by 6 with our starters. They had their backups, man. You know, we all know that these things don't normally add up like this, you know what I'm saying? It's not all black and white. 1 + 1 doesn't always equal 2 in this thing, you know what I'm saying? It's about matchups. These are all NFL players. These guys are playing for their football lives. Davis Webb was out there looking crazy. Your boy was slipperier than a prison bar soap. He could not hold on to it. And we was definitely trying to get in his ass. Pause. But you feel what I'm saying, man? Like, it was crazy. Davis Webb was out there doing his thing. Jalen Hurts was doing his thing, though, too. Another worst person that was doing his thing, bro. Well, I mean, he didn't, I don't think he got one today. But your boy, Hassan Reddick, is a weapon of mass destruction, like we said from the beginning of the season. Like he said in the beginning of the season, he's a weapon of mass destruction. This dude is out there on a mission. He's going crazy. I got the shades on. And it looks like a little chap because I'm sick as medicine. My eyes look crazy. Love y'all, man. Yo, where we at? Where we at, flock up? Hi. Trying to keep this energy going, man. You know, it's what I'm having for the craziest Eagle fan doing it. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of things going on. We the #1 seed. Washington smacked the Cowboys. That's a good thing. While they was out there playing their boys, tried and true, they got smacked up by them. I always thought from the beginning, if you go back and watch my videos from the beginning of the season, man, I always had they're playing it right now. Oh, Dodson, that guy. Always had faith. Not faith. Faith is the wrong word. I always thought that the Washington defense was something to be dealt with. It didn't really, you know what I'm saying, show up like that till, you know what I'm saying, towards the end of the season. I can't believe they played Wentz for a playoff berth. Like, didn't you see what happened last year to the Colts? I ain't going to laugh too much because it's serious. You got to focus more on us. I'm going to laugh a little bit, though. Can't help it. So, and the Cowboys get smacked up by the Commanders. And, yeah, it comes to us, man. I'm upset. Even though, look at the Giants slayer, Boston Scott. You know, I picked him in daily fantasy. I thought he was going to do more. He had a chance to do a lot more. Whatever the case may be. So we going off, he going off. And I wanted, albeit I'm so proud of what Geno Smith has done this season. And, you know, it's cool to have them in the playoffs. But, bro, if they would have lost today, this 8 o'clock game would have been so dope. Detroit versus the Packers for everything all on the table. And it could still reign true that my early season prediction after we played the Lions, game 1 of the season, I was like, yo, I can see this as a championship game. Lions versus the Eagles. No one's really played us like, I mean, of course we lost two. We beat ourselves in those two. Kyle, the Bears, I was talking to my homeboy earlier, Inf. Shout out to my man Big Inf out there. Talking about how, you know, the Bears, I definitely see the Bears game and the Saints game. They definitely came at us. They definitely, you know, it was a fight. Beat our ass is a strong term, but you know what? I ain't gonna lie. That's how I felt. Felt like they beat our ass, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? We only lost one of those. We beat the Bears, but it was definitely a fight. They tumped us up a little bit. And the Saints game, clearly we got our ass whipped. As much as I blame it on the coaches, I mean, the players play. And they whipped our ass. They whipped our ass. So you got that going, those two games. But the most real game, albeit it was game one, that Detroit game was super real. And I saw them as like being competitors in the long run. Got a little shaky during the middle season for them. But I can see it happening. And I would just love for them to smack the Pack up tonight. Which probably means they probably won't. Aaron Rodgers been on a tear lately. Like it's crazy what that man is doing. As much as we can't stand him, he saw it. His smugness, man, it just gets at me. Ugh! Shut the fuck up. He's dead ass really like Nick Cage, man. It's stupid. Flock up. Yak with the Maniac, yo. I'm gonna get better, and I hope we get better at the same time. That boy Davis Webb, bro, it's stupid. What? So we got a lot of things going good for us, man. Next up, though, the thing I really like, the thing that make most encouraged today. I think they did it. Y'all been talking about it a long time, all season. I remember early in the season. I remember all other content creators was talking about it. I believe, what's your man's name? Philly 500, LB, Philly Mike, even Gate City, Philly 30, Bergen 30. Like, they was talking about it. And anyone else that I forgot, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm under the weather. But everyone's talking about it. Switch it up. You put CJ GJ in that slot. You throw Blankenship in that safety position. Of course, right now, because where we standing with Maddox. I don't know what they did with the offensive line, man. Like I said, I'm a little bit under it. I don't know. Did they do the Dillard? I don't think they did the Dillard Mailata thing. That would have been spoken on more, but other things wasn't either. We're going to learn about it later. Y'all going to hear about it. Let me know down in the comments if that's how it went down. But switching CJ GJ to the slot, CJ GJ was out there making plays today. Big plays. Loving it. He's like, you could tell like he's just a step off his first game back, but he looks back. I didn't hear anything about Quinn, but I did see, like I said, Hassan Reddick was on that boys, you know what I'm saying, all day. The pass rush looks potent, albeit that kid didn't get sacked too much, but you know what I'm saying, young legs and he running around. They definitely sent him out with the express sole purpose to be like, get rid of that ball ASAP. So, you know, that's what was going down. The pass rush looks dope. We got the linebackers. Like, we look good. Albeit, y'all know it was against the third string because it definitely wasn't the second string because the second string is the first string. You know how that's going down. But we look good. It's still an NFL team out there. Let's get this thing right, man. We going to the playoffs, y'all. I mean, yo. Hey, my boy Inf, he posed me this question, so I'll pose the same question to y'all. Leave it down in the comments. What do y'all think is a success for us this season? You know me, I'm a maniac. Super Bowl or bust. That's what I want. But if we were to temper our expectations prior to the season starting, my expectation was, playoff win. Give me a playoff win. That's what I would want as a success. We get a playoff win. That's a successful season, albeit, of course, we would be mad if we was to lose the next game. We're Eagles fans. But now, having that bye damn near counts as a playoff win, right? We into the next round. We ain't in the wild card round. We in the divisional round now, right? So we got that. But that being said, expectations have risen. I still want that win. And at that, I want the ultimate, the highest win. The highest one. I want that. Because when you think about this team, that how E busting the stupid dope moves, Howie Potter waving that wand, what he has done for us, putting this team together, man. This is what we all in, man. Chips to the middle of the table, man. You already know. We all in, y'all. I'm getting worked up. Yo, man. You know how it go, bro. Whew. We got questions. We got answers. We got whatever you want, right? Let's keep the main thing again. You know how I always say, man, be good to your fellow man and woman. Protect your vets. Support your vets. Do all of that. You know? The three's up for DeMar, man. Good things are going. Love it. And in the meantime, between time, keep it a green time. You heard me? But until next time, we got questions. We got questions for who? You, NFL. You, NFC. Most importantly, you, the NFC. No, we got no more questions for y'all because we wrapped that up. Let's go. I forgot we division champs too, doggy. God, NFC East. Champions, bro. Oh, that question's been checked off. Answered. Can we check off the NFC? Not quite yet, even though we the number one over there. Check them all. Number one. Oh, man, we answering questions over here, y'all. But, hey, for the playoffs, bro, what you gonna do when Eagle Mania swoops down, runs wild on you? Let's go. You already know. Jalen Hurts stands for man is back. Play the music, King style. Okay, your team lost. LFGB. EAGLES. Eagles. Woo!